So what do you think is the biggest issue in the relationship between people and food today?
To be honest, I think that's a very complicated question because it differs, between what do you mean by people.
Yeah.
Every community will be different. But if one would pick out a few generic reflections, I think one difficulty between people and food today is that people in general don't see the connections between food and the planet, food and the climate, that behind every food item there is so much, not only labor and effort, but also so much ecology and energy and nitrogen and phosphorus, that we should think of it much more also in terms of the natural capital that has gone into the precious food. So that I think is one limitation across the whole world today.
I agree with you, and I think maybe to pick up on the, that connection, that understanding, as you started with, of what food is, where it comes from. I think what food means, so the social concept of food, it's completely changing. I think if we can understand how food cultures are shifting and changing, to try and reconnect with a kind of a meaning that connects food to land, to community, I think would be really, really important.
It's quite interesting how we have actually had over the millennia actually really, really good trial and error pathways towards preserving food and reducing waste. And today we are just abandoning many of those lessons that we had. So we need to come back and reconnect. And I think it's getting there actually, because we see particularly younger generation of people being much more conscious about what they eat and how they eat and how they cook the food. I think that's very positive, but I think we're still missing it at a larger scale.